Hello and welcome to Jesus and Medicine. In this video, we'll be showing you a website where you can get free practice material curated by the entities that make the USMLE Step 1 exam. If that sounds like something you're interested in, then keep on watching. Also, definitely join the family by subscribing to this channel and hitting the bell so that you will not miss out on any enriching content. Also, there is a link in the description box where you can join our mailing list. And lastly, if this video adds value to you, definitely hit the like button. All right, let's get right into it. So this is the website and the link will be in the video description. So once you get here, you will see the practice tab clicked. All right. And then we have here a lot of rich information, and I'm going to go through it step by step. So this is for step 1, and there's also for step 2 CK, step 3 CCS, and then a little information about copyright. So we're focusing today on step 1. So on this page, we have the content description and general information booklet that they provide, sample items, which is a PDF, and then they also have the tutorial and practice text. And they also have the tutorial and practice test items for multiple choice questions. For best results, it says to launch it via the Chrome browser. And then they have FAQ. You can fill out a contact form if you have any questions. And then we'll get to this last part, which I'll show you how you can register for a practice session. And for this practice session, if you watched the other video that we created, we spoke about taking the free 120 practice exam, which is what I'm going to be showing you today, at the exact testing site that you will be taking your step 1 exam. And this is the website that you can do that. So I'll be going over that after I go over the content of this page. So keep on watching if you're interested in that. Okay, so for the first portion of it, content description and general information booklet. So let's go to this. All right, so we see this is for step 1, and this provides us with some information, and I'll go over the contents with us. So it says introduction, examination format, which is really important, purpose and design of the exam, content description, content outline. So it talks about step 1 test content, system specifications, physical tasks / competencies that they're testing, step 1 physician task and competencies, specifications, discipline specifications, and then they have the multiple choice question content and competency examples. You can feel free to go through this on your own, but it's important that you understand that these are the people that are making the step 1 exam. So it's important to at least go over this so that you know what they're testing you on. So you can see here the content system specification. They have general principles, which is 12 to 16%, behavioral health and nervous system / special senses, 9 to 13%, so on and so forth. So you can see the breakdown of the systems and how much of it will be tested. So it says percentages are subject to change at any time. So you want to see the USMLE website for the most up-to-date information. So you can click that link to be able to check out what is up to date. And then also you have your physician tasks / competencies. Here you can see that they're really testing your medical knowledge for step 1, applying foundational science concepts. That's 60 to 70%. So we know that you definitely need to have the information down packed in order to excel on this exam. And then they talk about the different disciplines, behavioral sciences, histology, cell bio, patho, pharm, physio, so on and so forth. And then they have some sample questions. These are example multiple choice questions focused on each of the competencies and a sampling of topics from different areas of the content outline that are shown below. So these are really great to go over to just get an idea, but you definitely, if you're studying for step 1, will have a Q bank of choice I do have my own recommendation, but if you want me to let you know about that recommendation, and I'm sure you know about it, feel free to comment below and I will make a video on that. So that was the first one. Now the second one is the sample items PDF. So this is 50 pages. This is dense and this is awesome because you can utilize this as a form of practice. So this is the chunk of it. This is the free 120 that everyone is talking about, or that a lot of people are talking about within their circles, but not everyone knows about it, which is kind of sad. But you know, we want to show you what is going on. So we're showing it to you. So USMLE Step 1 test questions format, intro to the USMLE Step 1 sample test questions. Then you have your lab values, the USMLE Step 1 sample test questions. Then you have your answer form. So let's just go through it a little bit. So single item questions, a single patient-centered vignette is associated with one question followed by 4 or more response options. So it's just telling us about the question format. So they give you some strategies for answering single one best answer test questions. Then you have your example item here. A little introduction. It gives you your lab values, which I recommend some of these to be on your quick fact/equation sheet. If you watched my other video, if you watched our other video, you would know what I'm referring to. If not, definitely check it out. So this is block 1, items 1 to 40. So this is 40 questions. So you keep going. So rich and so dense, and this is something that you should definitely go over. And I have some suggestions. Then you have block 2 right here. You would go through that. May have missed the other block, but there are 100 and it's actually 119 this time. So you have 119 questions. So this is the free 120 or free 119 that people are referring to. So it's important we suggest utilizing. So for this free 120 or free practice exam, we suggest taking it at the testing site if you can, and register for that. That would be ideal. But if you can't, definitely simulate the testing environment and take these on your own. So lastly, here we have the tutorial and practice test items for multiple choice questions. So if you click here, it's really awesome because instead of utilizing that PDF that was given here, you can take it online, similar to a QBank, right? So right here, if you would just want to take the step 1 tutorial, you could do just that. We highly recommend doing this before you go to your test because you want to be able to utilize that time to create your quick fact/equation sheet. You can, take your different blocks here, or you can take all blocks. Let's say you can't go to the testing site. You can just do it at home or at your library or wherever you usually study. And you can just do all of them and then you press start. And so I'll just go to the tutorial so you can just see. All right, so you can see here we have you have your tutorial. You can go through all your different sections and what have you, and then you're good to go. All right, so that wraps up that section. This is just FAQs and contact form. And then here is the second part of this video. So this is how you register for a practice session. So I'll click there. All right, so this is a computer-based testing practice session. And it says, before you decide to register for a practice session, please be aware of the following. These practice sessions are provided primarily to give examinees the opportunity to become familiar with the prometric test center environment. As we said in the other video, remove the element of surprise and take your free 120 at the exact testing site so that you can be comfortable. You want to be in control. You want to know what's ahead of you. Do that to help yourself if you can. And then it says all the test items are drawn from the practice material that I showed you, which is right here, right? So it's all drawn from there, but it's really to familiarize yourself with the testing center, and it's highly recommended. And then over here, we see that there's different fees. This may change, but these are the fees at the time of creating this video. So if you're in US and Canada, it's $75, and international is $155, and that's for step 1 and step 2. And then step 3, it's available in the US only, and it's $77. So how do you register? So go all the way down here. So it says to register for a practice session, enter the scheduling number and the CIN, the candidate ID, from your USMLE step 1, step 2 CK, step 3 scheduling permit, and then click enter. So in order to register for a practice session, you have to be registered for step 1. And then you can add your scheduling number here and then your CIN. And then once you enter that, it'll take you to another page where you can pick your site, so on and so forth. I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for liking these videos. Thank you for subscribing. If you're new, definitely join the family. Share it with a friend. Sharing is caring. Share this wealth of knowledge with someone who may not know about it. And also join the family by subscribing. If this video added some value to you, definitely hit the like button. And also smile because Jesus loves you. Until next time, God's blessings always. Take care.